see what happened?
As I call them, the damn Miatas spun in front of our driver, and guess what? There was nowhere to go but Miata. That's the Fredo.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
The frame rail's fairly straight. Next thing we gotta do, we gotta bend this up, the bumper support. Hang on, let me get a bar. Hang on. Let's not leave the suit. Problem is, I think you're right. I think if we use it, I'm just gonna weld the bumper support straight to that thing, because this is kinda smooshed, even with the welder.
No.
All right, so let's look at the bumper support. So the thing is that we need this bumper support if we're gonna run that light. I'll hold. It's fixable. The motor is perfect though, Brian.
Yeah.
Not one drop of fluid fell out of this car. The radiator is still good. There we go. Nice. Okay, turn this way. Hit that a little bit. Let's put the block in there like Brian said. That's a good point. I think I might have a bumper support in here. Let's look. What do I think? What I think is we're gonna fix the car. That's what I think. Come on, I had a bumper support in here. Let's go. No, if I don't have it here, I don't have it. It's not the right thing to say, but we hate Miatas. When he walked over, and I was like, the effing Miatas, and he's like, I was the guy driving the Miata, and I was like, so? We're trying to unbend the bumper support on the side that got hit. That looks really good. Actually, don't punch
fine.
it.
Whatever. You're right.
No, we just use a hammer. And you, baby. That does work pretty well.
I got it. Oh, it's there. It's there.
I know. It's very good. Look at that!
What?
I mean, I'm joking. I'm like, the fucking Miata. He's like, yeah, those fucking Miatas. I'm like, who are you? I was the guy driving the Miata.
Who are you?
I'm like, I'm sorry. I need to brace this back here, bend this over.
Yeah, just.
I know. Let me say, it's too big.
Where's that smaller piece of wood?
It don't fit.
My fist does though.
Hello.
That's it. That's good. Where's the hammer? That is beautiful. No, I want it to, I want that to be bent out. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, I need the pliers. What do you guys need?
Radiator.
I wanted this pushed out, and the problem was the block good was too big to do this. So I put my fist between the inner apron and the fender, and I leaned against it. That's what the screaming was about. It doesn't feel so good when you're forcing your fist between two pieces of metal. Yes, I'm out of my mind. It's true. I want to bring this guy up. Use that as a lineup point. Oh, look at that. Come on. Come on. Tell me that's not awesome. All right, so before I weld this, let's think about this. Is there anything else I need to do? I'm gonna do some tack welds here to hold this piece here, because you can see it's all mangled. And then I just bent this up with my hand. We're gonna weld this here. Because this has gotta go here. After this together, I'm gonna drive on the paddock. I wanna feel the front end. Can I have a light, please? The light, where's the light? The big light. What I'm doing now is I'm looking at the suspension. I want to see if anything is bent or twisted or anything else. First glance visually, it looks pretty damn good underneath here. I told you, I'm not concerned about the caster stuff. Yeah. I'm just concerned, do we have any major bends? Deal with the shit, you shouldn't be racing. People give up on shit, and I'm like, why? Take it on your steed. You want to see something?
It's metal. You think you can just...
We're not letting a broken light stop us. That's like not happening. This is why we bring a backup car. We're gonna take the bumper cover, maybe the nose, and the headlights from this car, and we're gonna put them on 786. Full on plastic surgery. So we bent this in. I'm gonna weld this to this. I'm gonna weld this to this. We bent this correctly.
Yeah.
I bent all this.
Grinder?
What?
You have a grinder to get metal, to get bare metal.
Yeah. Well, yes, I have a Dremel tool we use, but that's fine. So we're gonna get that done. You missed before me screaming.
I heard it.
Oh, you heard it?
I could hear it.
You know what it was? I needed to bend this out, and I couldn't get the block of wood. So now I used as a thing my fist. I put my fist between the two pieces of metal, and I leaned into the piece of metal to bend it, to mold it. So I needed to get this out. So this is bent out now. We took those off. The hood closes. So I want to make sure this fits to see if I need to do any more surgery on that cover. Okay, and the 8 mils on the here are out. Okay, that's it. Oh, the brake cooling ducts. Brake ducts. Mike, can you get under there?
Yeah.
The chrome looks okay. Tie rod looks okay. I mean, it's not bad. There you go. Let's go. Come on, test it. Come on, test it. Test it. Test it. Let's just see if it even remotely lines up. I need it here. Ah, I'm in. Are you in?
Decent.
Yeah, dude, even here lines up. Ha ha! That makes me so happy.
Yes.
Look at that. I'm gonna weld it up a little bit, so a little bit straighter, but it fits. See, that makes me really happy.
Start welding that. Look, we have a rad support, we have a bumper support, all welded together. 786 had a great fall. 786 will come back and get them all.
But can't you put this back out there?
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you put this?
Yeah. Why don't you put this out here?
There.
After several hours of welding and adjusting stuff, we have a nose. Look, nose. Very nice, huh? We've repaired this bumper. We should just bend that out. The plan's gonna give her a start in a moment. And then, back on track, baby.
And you know what's happening next?
That's not happening.
We taking souls, baby!
All right, let's let her run for a bit. Bleed the cooling system. As you hear, 786, the Doom Slayer, is alive again. We're about to put the bumper cover back on. I'm gonna take her for a ride on the parking lot. And as long as she's good, back to black. There's a ground off on that side. Let me go look. I am adding a ground that came off apparently at some point for the headlights. Now both headlights should work. Yeah, put a fresh tire on.
Oh, so that means we don't need to do a tire change.
It's coming from up here, it sounds like. You sure? Let me check. Light, please. Can't see, man.
Can't see, man.
You can put a nut and bolt through.
It's here. It sounds like it's here. I hear it. Sounds like a hose, though.
In that corner.
So what?
There was smoke coming out in this corner.
What are you guys thinking?
We're gonna swap the rad.
Really, it's got a hole in it.
Apparently, it didn't before. It did not have a breach when it came in. That's interesting. Maybe just moving it around, it finished cracking. The good thing, the stock radiator is going to be a lot easier to put in because it's thinner. Hey Brian, you owe me a new air filter, by the way. I just want you to know that, okay? This was a quality AFE filter that I had, and you know, you and that Miata.
I think that's a highly refined tuning adjustment that I made to the air intake.
What, for more velocity? Yes, that one's hot, so we should make sure that's covered. This is the only problem with this setup, is it's a bitch to take out. Actually, we can pull the radiator out.
I have to cut the hose because it's attached to
Oh, right, okay,
the
yeah.
fan.
Yes, just be careful, don't cut the hose.
Not the hose,
The zip tie.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, please don't cut the hose. I cry you cut hose, okay? Please, no. No cut hose.
War paint?
Why did they tell me I had paint on my nose? My nose was black, my face was black. Nobody told me. The original radiator in the car, unfortunately, had a little bit of a breach. So when we powered it up, it went. I hear it. So I'm gonna cut a little piece of hose so we can put a little bit of a buffer between the metal of the nose piece and the car. My dikes. Let's shorten this one. Actually, yes, we'll shorten this one. We didn't, did we? All right, cool it. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Okay, good, stop. Water. That's good, enough. Ow! Ow, it's hot! Hold that in. There, that's what we want.
Yeah, Chris.
I'm hooked, right? Yeah. Car feels surprisingly okay. Like, surprisingly okay. Look, guys! Look! 786 is a real boy again. My senior guy is going to go out, feel the car for a couple laps, and as long as temperatures stay good, car feels okay, we're going to just do laps the rest of the night and have some fun. This is not tight enough. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'll get a zip tie over here just to hold it. It's not a race car unless it has a million zip ties. And you'll have to ask, have some fun. Do me a favor. Watch temperatures.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure temperatures are solid.
Here.
We need both sides. Well, if they flag us, we'll bring it in. We'll fix it. Brian, try it again. Nothing. I don't hear you, Brian. Nothing. Nothing. All right, Brian, how far? Radio in. Please watch your temperatures. Copy. I'm still in race mode. Come on, Sincero, we're on a racetrack. 786 is back on the racetrack. Lord have mercy.
だ百科。
car number, Brian?
Miata.
Does it start with a 2 and end with a 0? No, Sarah, you are such a mind reader. You are so brilliant.
The weekend wasn't our finest moment from a driving perspective, but from a comeback, I think it took 8 hours and 45 minutes for us to rebuild the front end of 786. So I'm really proud of the team and the fact that we did finish the race, and 786 drove through the checkered and back to the cold pits. I mean, you have a 45 by 25 foot basically wind sail that, as you saw, is being whipped around by some incredible winds at NJMP. What you guys might not realize is this was the most terrifying part of the weekend, was taking the awning down. Clearly shows that Team OffCamber never gives up, never surrenders, and we will be back.